Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another Fright Night Friday Blu-ray update. So, this past Halloween was, of course, on a full moon. Yeah, I had kind of wanted to do a bunch of werewolf movie reviews, but just kind of got overwhelmed by all the update videos. It was like a Halloween of updates. But one thing I did do was I bought a lot of additional werewolf movies and werewolf-esque movies that, I wanted for the collection. A lot of stuff that I'd had my eye on for a while and I just hadn't pulled the trigger on yet. So I thought, well, since this is the werewolf Halloween, this is probably a good time to do that. So let's see what new werewolf stories we got for the collection today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. So, I said in the intro, there's a few here that are kind of werewolf-esque, meaning they're not strictly werewolf movies, but they're kind of peripherally related, so I just put them in with the werewolf stuff, because where else are they going to go? So first up, we have a classic from the 80s, starring Matthew Broderick, Michelle Pfeiffer, I believe, and Roy Batty himself, Rutger Hauer. We have Ladyhawke. Yeah. Now, this is not strictly a werewolf movie. The way this is peripherally related is a pair of lovers, played by Michelle Pfeiffer and Rutger Hauer, are cursed. So every night, she will turn into a hawk, and he will turn into a wolf. And I guess this young man helps them break the curse. I'm pretty sure I've seen this like a million years ago, but I really don't remember anything about it. I just remember it getting some, a little bit of traction at the time. It was one that a lot of people were talking about. And Matthew Broderick, I think this was just before he kind of broke out. Yeah, it was 1985, so he hadn't done a ton of movies at that point. I think it was the same year War Games came out. Put him on the map. And, so he was starting to pick up steam as a star. And then, of course, he did Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I think, the following year. And just catapulted to superstardom for a little while. So that was pretty cool. Anyway. Okay, there we go. That's Ladyhawke. Very nice cover. I do like how Warner Archive puts the, movie style logo on the spines. And there you go, beautiful young Michelle Pfeiffer. Got Rutger Hauer there. And I forgot to mention, this is actually directed by Richard Donner, who of course did Superman and most of Superman 2 until years later he was able to do his own version of that. And photographed, like cinematography, by Vittorio Storaro, who worked with Dario Argento quite a lot. Just an amazing cinematographer. So, yeah, this definitely has some street cred to it. Definitely looking forward to checking this out. And if we take a look inside, yeah, not much to speak of on the interior. Some nice disc art, though, but no reversible cover or anything like that. Love all the actors in this, so wanted to get it just on that basis alone. Plus, as I say, pretty sure I've seen it, don't remember much about it. Looking forward to checking it out again, or possibly for the first time. I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure also I was far too young to appreciate it for what it is. But it sounds like a really interesting story, and I want to check it out. Next up, we have, I think it's Albert Finney in this one. Yeah, Albert Finney in Wolfen. This one's a little closer to being a proper werewolf story, but still not quite. It's a little bit different. But this is another one that I'm sure I've seen, but like a million years ago, so I don't remember anything about it. So we'll check this out, and I'll probably give you a review of it at some point. But yeah, it's like something like there's like the clan of wolf people that are killing people or something like that. And Gregory Hines is in this too. Very cool. Let's just take a quick look at the packaging here. And here is Wolfen. Really striking cover. I've always really liked this. And then once again, have the logo on the side. Actually, the logo is a little different on the side here. Well, I don't know, kind of. Yeah, it's sort of the same. I think they just kind of straightened it out a little bit. Changed the size of the letters. Anyway, nitpicking. So you can see Albert Finney just having a nice casual chat with a wolf guy. And Gregory Hines, very young Gregory Hines there. Very cool. Yeah, this one I know I've seen before, but I honestly don't remember anything about it. So, yeah, looking forward to checking it out again after all these years. And there you go. Yeah, so gotta love Warner Archive. They've been putting out some great catalog titles. I really wish some of the other studios would follow suit. I think Fox was doing that for a while. They had like an MOD program for some of their stuff. But Warner seems to be the only one that's really been consistent with it. And some of their Blu-ray releases have actually been excellent. They're usually really nice transfers. Some of them are even loaded with extras. Most of them are bare bones, but you do get some that, you know, are nice little collector's editions. They've been doing sets of their old Hanna-Barbera cartoons through Warner Archive, and there's some great stuff in there. Real classics. So, yeah, keep up the good work, Warner Archive. So next up, this one from Scream Factory. I almost missed out on this one because it's actually technically out of print now, but I managed to snag it for a good price. We have Bad Moon, which a lot of people have been raving about to me and saying, oh, dude, if you like werewolf movies, you got to see Bad Moon. It's one of the all-time greats. Like, okay, cool. I will check it out. And I hadn't really heard of it before. I don't know how I missed it. When was this? 92? 96. It was 96. Yeah, I think the reason I didn't hear about this is in my personal life, I was going through a bit of a rough patch in 1996, so I wasn't paying much attention to what movies were out at the time. So, yeah, so it'll be fun to check this one out. A lot of people have said this is a really, really good one, so looking forward to that. And that is a proper werewolf movie, by the way. Oh, and let's just take a quick look at the packaging, too. And Bad Moon. Yeah, I don't know how I've missed this one all these years. Like, I was pretty in tune with all the latest releases in the 90s, but somehow just overlooked this one. Yeah, this is quite a nice edition, as you can see. Even though it's not one of Scream Factory's collector's editions, there's actually quite a lot of extras on here, which is pretty sweet. And if we crack it open, there's the. I just spin this around here. There we go. Very nice. And then no reversible artwork, but we do have a still from the film inside there, so very nice. And that is Bad Moon, now out of print, so good luck. And there you go. So another nice edition from Scream Factory. Next up, an even nicer edition from Scream Factory. This one's been on my radar forever. It's been recommended to me by everyone and their dog. Ha ha ha! Dog Soldiers. See what I did there? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, never seen this. This one I know for sure I've never seen. Everybody's told me it's fantastic. I've been wanting to check it out for ages. I think it's like about a group of Marines that are also werewolves or something. But it's directed by Neil Marshall, who's done a lot of movies that I've talked about in the past. He did like Doomsday, Centurion. What else did he do? Oh, The Descent. The Descent, of course, was fantastic claustrophobic horror movie. Real modern classic there. So, yeah, don't know how I've missed this one all this time, but Scream Factory put out this lovely collector's edition. Sadly, because I was so late to the game, I did not get the slipcover for this, but, you know, really like that cover. Let's take a little bit of a closer look here at the packaging and the extras. And here we go with Neil Marshall's Dog Soldiers. I've heard nothing but good things about this, so I'm really looking forward to watching this. Very nice. Quite a lot of extras on here. This is a full-blown collector's edition.
I missed out on the slipcover because I waited way too long to get it. Almost missed out on it entirely, actually. And this one we do have DVD and Blu-ray. They don't really do combo packs anymore. That's kind of an old thing. And then we have a reversible cover. So I guess that's the original movie poster art. Honestly, I find the new artwork way more striking. Often I favor the movie poster, but that's cool. That's a cool movie poster and all, but I think this is way cooler.
And there you go. So, yeah, another lovely release from Scream Factory, and this one is also out of print now. A lot of these were just going out of print when I bought them back in, I guess, October-ish. And, yeah, glad to get them. Next up, this one I've heard is awful, so I can't wait to see it. For the longest time, I thought this was a direct-to-video sequel to The Wolfman, but it's not. It's nothing to do with it. We have Werewolf, the Beast Among Us. Yeah. So I've heard of this is not very good, but I don't care. Werewolves. Yeah, basically, I was just grabbing anything werewolfy I could find that I didn't already have, because I already got quite a few, actually. But, and quite frankly, if you were to compare sort of classic monster filmographies, there's a lot more vampire movies than there are werewolf movies, and the reason for that is very simple. It's expensive to do werewolf effects. It's easy to put a guy in a cape and give him some fake fangs, you know, so there you go. Anyway, the few that we got, you know, love to check them out. So, looking forward to this one, even though everybody tells me it's awful. Maybe I'll like it. I like a lot of awful movies that everybody hates, so who knows. So let's take a quick look at the packaging and the extras here.
And then, of course, Werewolf, the Beast Among Us, which everybody tells me is awful, which just makes me want to watch it even more. It's just kind of the way I roll. And there we go. So if we crack this open here, yeah, we have an ultraviolet digital copy, which probably can't even use anymore, but anyway, there you go. So we have the DVD and the Blu-ray, and on the back of the digital copy, we've got some ads for this. 2012, coming to Blu-ray in 2012. Well, that shows you how old this release is. Holy moly. I didn't realize I'd waited that long to get this. I remember seeing it on the shelves a fair amount and kept meaning to pick it up, but just, you know, didn't.
And there we go. Next up, last but not least, sorry, I should have said Blu-ray DVD update, because it's actually a DVD set. This one I picked up sight unseen, never heard of it, never saw it, just kept seeing it showing up in my werewolf searches on Amazon and was intrigued. We have the complete TV series of She-Wolf of London, aka Love and Curses. For some reason, this is one of those shows that I guess it was kind of suffering in the ratings a little bit, so they did a slight retooling midway through the series, and they changed the title from She-Wolf of London to Love and Curses, thinking maybe that would help. It did not. There's, I don't know, 20 episodes, so, you know, not a bad run, almost a full season there. But, yeah, I don't know. It sounded good, and of course it shares the title of the old Universal horror movie, She-Wolf of London, so I was kind of intrigued about that. Now, whereas in that movie, she wasn't really a werewolf, in this one, I believe she is. So, looking forward to checking this out. Be a nice, you know, a fairly short binge to watch the whole series. So let's take a quick look here. This is I like this style, which sadly we don't see much of anymore, which is basically a slip box with the slim packs inside. So let's take a look here.
And here we have the short-lived gem, She-Wolf of London, aka Love and Curses, the complete series. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice packaging on there. Let's just slide these out. So we have basically two slim packs. I kind of miss this style of packaging as well, because once again, you kind of get more artwork and whatnot, and it also ensures that the individual discs are protected and such. So there we go. So this is She-Wolf of London, and then this one, for the last few episodes, they retitled it Love and Curses. Yeah, right from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the last 6 episodes, they kind of rebranded it, I guess, to try to generate some interest. I don't know. I thought She-Wolf of London was actually a better title, but what do I know? I'm not the marketing department at Universal. I mean, that's the people who thought double-sided dual-layer discs were a great idea for years. But, yeah, they weren't. They were terrible. So, yeah, actually glad to see these are single-sided discs. So, very cool. Anyway, looking forward to watching this. I hadn't really heard of it until I was browsing Amazon looking for werewolf stuff, and this just looked interesting. And it was cheap.
And there you go, She-Wolf of London. You can get this set on Amazon pretty cheap, so it's just one of those short-lived gems. Does have, pretty loyal fan base from what I understand. A lot of people, when I said I'd pick this up, seemed excited that I was going to check it out, so looking forward to it. Alrighty, so that is it for this week's update. A nice little stack of fur and fangs to add to the collection. Yeah, looking forward to checking out all of those and checking out the ones I have seen again but don't remember anything about, so I'm basically checking them out for the first time again. Yeah, gotta love it when the memory just discards old information. So, hey, I can enjoy movies all over again as if it's for the first time, which it effectively is. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Big thanks to my Patreon sponsors. Be sure to catch me on Twitch. I stream almost every day, and I will see you next time. Until then, sayonara.